It is the 21st century. There are possibilities that you must have either seen this guy somewhere or heard his name from someplace. If this is so, but still, you haven't observed him doing this.
Why is Elon Musk pushing signals?
Elon Musk tweeting just hours ago. Shares are up more than 300%.
You are surely missing out on something quite fascinating. This is Elon Musk, the guy behind Tesla, the guy who founded Zip2, PayPal, SpaceX, OpenAI, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and Hyperloop. The guy who developed and marketed a computer game at age 12. The guy who is known as the real-life Tony Stark. And the guy whose tweets are capable of building global sensations. This is fucking Elon Musk. But what does he do on Twitter that is capable of creating global sensations? His tweets are capable of creating social sensations because social media puts the tribal psychology of people on steroids. Let me explain. Studies have shown that human beings have an evolutionary drive to form distinct social groups as part of self-identification. Individuals associate themselves as members of many groups or tribes. Experts who study the psychological dynamics of tribes says that Elon uses similarly strong and extreme online rhetoric to galvanize massive and unwavering fleets of supporters. In a more simple language, people like to associate themselves to a part of society. It is only human nature that fools our mind to consider ourselves better than anyone else. This process of self-identification and self-individualization often gets a nitro boost and open racetrack on social media platforms. Looking at the Twitter account of Elon, we can observe the qualities of many great leaders in him. The hyperbole of Steve Jobs, the passion of Bill Gates, and the ambition of Mark Zuckerberg. He has all of these qualities, yet he does not reflect any of their personalities. He himself is larger than life, smarter than you and me, most of us, but somehow equally ground to earth and immensely ridiculous at the same time. Massive success and immense wealth are not the only things that Elon was able to achieve. He also won the trust and faith of millions and millions of his supporters. Now people like to associate themselves with the coolest guy on the internet. In return, they are always under the cool guy spell, figuratively. That is the reason simple statements of Elon Musk have equal effect as a pre-planned social mass mobilization. I'm damn sure if he asks his supporters right now to abandon Earth and colonize Mars, the majority of them would be happily ready to do so. That is how his tweets control the fucking cult that circulates him. But there are more famous people, wealthier, wiser, and maybe more successful than him. Then why only he is able to do so? Well, the answer to this is that he is fucking real life Iron Man, dude. What else do you want him to do? Sing lullabies for your babies? Huh? Babysit them? Well, there is research that people are always attracted to things that they lack and wish to possess. If we look at the lifestyle of Elon Musk, it is the dream life of many people. The stuff he talks about, the type of vocabulary in his tweets, and the way of life that his posts mimic. These all things are quite extraordinary for an ordinary human. Auto-driving cars, aliens, space travel, and dank humor. Who would not want them? And who would not trust a guy who is already flaunting them? So I don't know who would people listen to if not this guy. Well, the more important question is, not even the most genius brains of all time were able to do it all at once. Like having a life that demands a lot of time and effort, it is really daunting to create successful companies again and again and again and be present everywhere at the same time. How does he do that? And talking about his tweets, are they intentional or just happen by chance? According to the guy himself, he says that he does not think much while posting on Twitter. He even says that most of his tweets, actually all of them, are just nonsense. Well, Well, I feel that maybe he's just a great social psychologist or simply an alien. Though he denies being an alien, but I seriously think otherwise because what he is doing is quite extraordinary and out of this fucking world. In the end, I feel that being in the position of Elon is quite a tedious job. When anything you do or say or tweet can cause massive changes in your favor, they can sometimes backfire too. These controversies can give an ordinary human being many sleepless nights. But again, Elon is not an ordinary human being. I'm highly convinced that he's not even a human being. Believe it or not, he's an alien after all. Yeah. Well, we will find it out in some other video. There are possibilities that we even get to ask this question in an interview with the guy himself if he sees this video, or if he wishes to do an interview with us. That's another concern. Peace and stan Elon fucking Musk.